Hi everyone, Victor here. Um, I've been playing this game ever since I think 2017 Kingdom. This is the first entry of the game's I forget the word. Um, I don't know if it's a trilogy, but on the game franchise, yeah, franchise. That's the word I was looking for. So this is Two Crown, but I'm playing New Land. Yes, this one over here, Kingdom New Lands. So you're this king or queen. You can select this when you start in the game, and it's a side scroller. You can go left, you can go right, and there's no jump and no. Um, yeah, you can just go left or right. It seems pretty simple, and it kind of is, but it also very complex game. So your goal is to establish your kingdom, right? So you start with just a bonfire. With it then becomes a village, and you can grow to a like this feudal house over here, and eventually you evolve until the point you have a castle. But yeah, you can only move left or right, and if you pass in front of something that is interactable, a symbol of interaction appears and you can interact with that thing. The game explains you nothing. The game gives you I think there is a very short tutorial introducing some of the mechanics, but after that you're on your own, and I fucking love this game. Yeah, since I'm not monetizing my videos, I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck. Okay, so I'm fucking love this game. I never actually finish it. I mean, I played all islands, but on the last island, on the school island, I always lose. I still wasn't able to win the game, but yeah, it's a cool game. And as a programmer, of course, I need to make a clone of this kind of stuff, right? So I was playing with this. Yeah, it's really funny because we're just looking at some amazing pixel art, and now we're looking at this. But yeah, this is how I prototype my stuff. You are this you are this black square over here, right? Let, let me let me make a real-time comparison. Like, this is the player, okay, on the New Land game. Yeah, you're this guy over here. In my game, you're this black square. It's so funny. Anyways, like trees are something interactable. You can cut down trees. I'm not gonna say a lot about this because I recommend you guys playing the game. The game is awesome. Yeah, it's available everywhere. Those guys rock. Okay, so anyways, this is this is a tree, okay, and this is a rock. So I made some simple mechanics. Uh, so if you pass in front of a tree, like over here, the collisions are very crappy right now because I was just testing. But if you pass in front of something that is interactable, I just paint this stuff red just to prove a point. And yeah, you're a displayer, but there is also a camera. I create this concept of camera. Let me see over here. Yeah, it's look very simple, but yeah, it gets the job done. And the camera can look at something. Right now, the camera is looking at the player. This awesome, this awesome character over here. So yeah, the camera follows the player. So I implement this thing that I like. If the map is really huge and you're in between the map, if you're between the start and the end of the map, you are the center of the screen, right? I love that kind of stuff. But if you're near the edges, the end of the end of all or the start of the map, the camera pans no longer. The camera goes no further than the limit of the map, so you're not on the center of the world anymore. But yeah, very simple stuff, just some basic physics. So the movement, it's not how can I say it? The movement is more fluid, right? If I stop moving, it doesn't abruptly stops. It keeps going a little bit. There's some friction stopping the player. I don't know, I don't remember how those guys did it, but I think it's very similar, because you have always have a mount, right? Yeah, a mount, like a horse or a bear or a deer. The game is it's very funny. Yeah, so why I'm doing this video, I never actually sure until I start recording, but yeah, I end up thinking this is an opportunity for me to show you guys how to create a side-scroller map, right? Because the Tile Erto can create top-down views, and isometric views, and also side-scrollers, right? So let me load some textures that I got from OpenArt. The size of the textures, the tiles, are 16 by 16, but I want to paint them as 64 squares, right? So upscaling the textures. Okay, here are my tile sets, 16 by 16, but I can create a map that is 20 wide, like 7 high, and 64 by 64. Remember, I imported a texture that is 16 by 16, like this tiny square over here, but I wanted to paint it on a 64 by 64 grid, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so for sure. Now we have a map. Let me create a bigger map, 25, just so I can scroll it. Yeah, what I did. What happens? Yeah. Okay. Nothing happens. It's just I only need this big. Okay. Yeah. So now I can just paint, right? So I could select a square and paint my map. Let me see. I was playing with this a little bit earlier. There is one over here that makes this nice block at the bottom of the map. Yeah, this one is kind of nice. So let me create a new layer to paint this stair. Cool. Let me put an attic over here. And let me see what else. Let me paint some details. Flower, another flower, a rock, another rock, some grass. I don't think this is grass. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of grass and flower. Yeah. Let me paint this beautiful tree over here next to the stair. Okay, here. Pam, 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 pam. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with this Tile Erto. I'm really glad that I made this tool, because yeah, I don't know, I like it a lot. Yeah, let me turn off the grid. I can use this map as a JSON format, or I can just export it as a PNG, a huge image. My side scrolling map. Okay. Let me take a look. Yeah. So instead of, for instance, like Kingdom Clone, So instead of having let me see if I can do this. I can't do that because it's in downloads. Let me see. Yeah, there's no point in doing that anyways. Instead of just walking around on nothing, you could easily create a map and then use that map to I don't know, serve as a guideline for you to design your game. Or you can also use it as was intended, like this is a JSON map, so you can parse on your code and paint texture by texture, like he create this map on your game. That's the right way of creating a game. I mean, there's no right or wrong way of creating a game, but yeah, I just thought it would be cool to take this time to show you guys how to use the tile editor as a side scroller, as a way to create a side scroller map. Let me see if I have over here. Yeah, I think I can erase this flower and make like this. Yeah, nice. Now we can jump from here to here. I don't know, I'm not an awesome map designer, but I just like that kind of stuff. Let me create another one over here. This tile set are very beautiful. I do love it. Oops. Okay. Yeah, wrong again. Yeah, I could create a new layer and paint the flower back over here, and also paint another rock over here. I don't know. You guys can create better stuff than me. But yeah, this is a short video of me showing my latest prototype, my latest game prototype. I hope you guys like it. And the tile editor being used to create a side scroll map. Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye.